Hi, I'm John Liebman, founder and first baseman of ForBassPlayersOnly.com. When you play the bass, how much do you really understand about what you're playing? How much do you want to understand about what you're playing? Maybe you can kind of get around the fingerboard okay, doing a halfway decent job with your scales and some of your modes. But wouldn't it be cool to know a little bit about what's behind those notes? Why we play the notes we play and how they all fit together? Maybe you have a nagging voice in the back of your head telling you, yeah, I really should learn at least the basics of music theory. That would help me a lot. Sound familiar? Well, you know, once you start getting into it, music theory really isn't that hard, especially the basics. And if you're telling yourself right now, oh, I just don't get that kind of stuff, my mind doesn't work that way, stop that kind of thinking right now. You're a smart person, you can do this. I was talking about this very subject with Alain Caron, amazing French-Canadian bass player. Alain says, I noticed that all beginners are so afraid of theory. They say theory is too intellectual. Music has to be played with heart and with feeling. Well, of course. Alain says, I tell my students, theory is very good. It opens up all the doors in front of you. He said he decided one day that he's not going to play a note unless he knows the reason for playing that note, the function of that note in the chord, the harmony, the emotional impact of that note. Alain sees music as a language. Comparing it to a language, he says, and I love this, he says, you can learn the whole dictionary from page 1 all the way through to the end, but it won't make you a poet. You can still say stupid things. So you need both. You need the theory, and you need to have something to say. If you're a member of the Bottom Line Club at ForBassPlayersOnly.com, and you've gone through the Scales and Theory course or one of the soloing courses, you get it. I always say, don't practice scales just for the sake of practicing scales. Don't learn your modes just because you think it's good for you. Do you know what you're supposed to do with all those notes in order to, make music out of them? That's what I want my students to know. I want you to download a very special PDF. It's called 12 Surefire Tips to Make You a Better Bass Player. I compiled it from interviews I did with Alain Caron and 11 other heavyweight bass players, and it's got some incredible action items you can put to work right away with your bass playing. It's totally free. I want to share it with you because it's so good. Click the link below this video and download it now. 12 Surefire Tips to Make You a Better Bass Player. And leave a comment below and let me know what you think. And be sure to subscribe to the For Bass Players Only YouTube channel if you haven't already. There's a lot of great stuff for anyone who likes bass and learning bass. That's all for now. I'm John Liebman. Let's play bass.